My name is Edward Scott. I work for Halliburton as a real estate portfolio and business analyst. I've been with the group since 2009. And one of the biggest problems that we ran into is that we were inputting so much data. We were finding issues in our data, inconsistencies, stuff we knew was wrong. But because of the massive amount of data, we didn't have the time to actually clean it up. We'd keep it on a list knowing we need to go back and fix that, but we just never had the time. So the module that we use is the real estate module. It's hard to find someone else who actually uses it, and even for SAP it operates very differently. So one of the ways that we use Winshuttle is, the way we use it is very different than what I hear most other people using. We have to come up with real creative solutions. For example, regular scripting doesn't work. We rely mostly on GUI scripting. We have to think outside the box. Our regular forms usually have about 180 fields to fill out to create one piece of master data. So like I said, it's the square footage, the type of building, where it's at, everything like that. And so in order to get all of that in a usable format, we have to come up with different solutions. So prior to Winshuttle, we had been inputting so much data. There's a team of me and 7 other analysts, and the volume was just so high with so much data to input that we didn't really have a chance to analyze it. We spent 90% of our time actually putting it into the system, and we'd notice issues with the data inconsistencies. We would just add it to a backlog of what do we need to do, what we need to clean up in the future, and what we might need to do. When we implemented Winshuttle, it gave us a chance to actually start cleaning through that backlog. It gave us a chance to start dialoguing with the rest of our department and the rest of our organization to actually clean up our processes and start to make things work a little more smoothly. Like I said, we create sites, architectural objects in our module. Generally, the most basic one would be one site, one property, one building. That takes about, on the conservative side, about 20 minutes to complete if you're doing it manually. The first time we input that, I spent an afternoon with a coworker, spent about 2 hours creating the script. And the script can do it in about 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So about 1/10 of the time. I did the math at that time, and I had created 8,000 of those architectural objects over the last 5 years. And when I did it, it was about 333 days, 8-hour days that I wasted inputting that information. I find myself working less at home. It helps on projects whenever they need data and they need it quickly. I can rely on the data more. I have more confidence in the data. I can also pull it a lot quicker. And if I need to fix anything, if we notice those inconsistencies, it's a lot easier to go in and fix it too. It just all around makes everything easier.